What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can be smarter than your friends. One thing that everybody wants to do is be a smart person. That's why people hate smart Alex. That's why if you're smarter than the person around you, it just makes you feel better. It just makes you feel good. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, especially if you're the type to educate the people around you if they don't understand it. But being smart just makes it to where you can have a conversation with more people. You understand those conversations. The more knowledge you have, the better it is, and the more it can benefit you. It's like the more resources you just have to your disposal. The more resources you have to your disposal, the easier it is to solve problems. Okay. There are 5 things that you can do to be smarter than the people around you, be smarter than your friends, be smarter than your family, be smarter just period. The first thing you can do is consume valuable content. Everybody on the internet is always consuming content, but the thing is, there's people consuming educational videos, there's people consuming entertainment. If you go and you see a video of somebody just, baby fall down or whatever, or a puppy do a backflip, whatever, that's totally fine. But what did you learn? You can watch all those videos today, you don't learn anything today. You can watch those videos tomorrow, you don't learn anything like that. You do it the whole week, you don't learn anything the whole week. Compared to that guy who was watching those educational videos and it's how to do this, how this works, why this happens, oh, this over here. And at the end of the week, this dude can tell you about why that happened, how this works, why bees do this, why, whatever it is that he's learning, he can pretty much regurgitate that information. And so what does that do? It makes him smarter. So if he sees a video that says, oh, why bees fly, even though they're heavier or whatever, it's like next time somebody goes and they're like, oh, I like bees or I like honey or whatever. You're like, oh, did you know that bees actually fly? Because, you know what I'm saying? It just people like people that are smart. And if you're smarter than somebody, most of the time they'll respect you, they'll treat you better, especially if you're, like, say, you're not mean about it. The second thing you can do to be smarter than the people around you is to put your knowledge into action. Most people don't know how to, kind of like I said, it's like most people will consume content, but nobody really does anything about it. If you learn how bees work and, if you learn how to build, a paper airplane or something like that, it's like go get a piece of paper and try to recreate it. So at the end of the day, it's like not only do you learn that skill, but it's like not only are you smarter, but whenever you're practicing being better at it. So there's a difference between being an entry level and being a master. So my thing is you can be like entry level at a lot of things, but you could also be a master or be like a professional in those areas too. So say you learn how to do paper folding or whatever. You might be a beginner and just learn how to paper fold. And there's people that do origami going crazy on the beat. But my thing is you don't have to be like that. And you can be smart just by knowing how to fold it. Why? Because there's a lot of people that don't know how to fold. So the next time there's a piece of paper around you, somebody's around, whatever, you could fold that thing up just from memory. And they're like, whoa, that's so cool. How does it? And it makes you interesting. It just makes you funner, okay? Think about it. The third thing that you can do to pretty much make you smarter than the people around you is to study things that people don't know. So my thing is, say you're trying to learn the new skill, say you're trying to put that skill into action, but you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I learn? The one thing that you go learn is the things that other people aren't really looking for. So kind of like I was saying, it's like most people do have an iPhone but don't know how it works. Most people drive a car but don't know how it works. Most people have lives, read books, do whatever, but they don't know how things work. So my thing is, if you go and understand how things work, things that people aren't really researching, you will be smarter than most people. I literally have random books like this. It's like a French book. Okay, I have this random book on microwave semiconductor engineering. If I read one chapter of this book and whatever I learn, I'm smarter than literally any person that comes around me. Why? Because what are the chances of you also knowing that? It's in business law. It's like if you tell me tomorrow you're getting sued, or if you tell me, oh, I sexually harassed somebody, I'll tell you, oh, this is what you can do. This is how much time you can expect. You know what I'm saying? This is just random knowledge that I just try to pick up, and I feel like that helps me in the long run because people know. It helps me in the long run because whenever I'm around people that know random stuff, whenever I'm around people that know things that other people don't know, I might be more knowledgeable than anybody else. So it's like I said, if I go and just read a random thing about pencils, how they're made and where they come from, blah, blah, blah. Literally a pencil is something that everybody uses every day. So my thing is, it's like not useless information, but it's like next time you see somebody with a pencil, you'll be like, oh, do you even know where pencils come from? Oh, what do you mean? They're probably a factory, whatever. Well, actually, the wood comes from South America, the lead comes from China, and the erasers come from Europe, and they put it together in Africa. And my thing is just like random stuff like that. And they're like, whoa, how'd you know all that? Whoa, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just become smarter. And all you do is watch one video. All you do is watch one video, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, those are the 3 things you can do to be smarter, and that's how you can get smarter. And like I said, if you wanted me to make a video on how to retain that information or the type of videos you should watch, I'll even make a playlist if you want. Leave me a like, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel, and give me a comment saying, oh, part 2, or like what other videos you want to see, and I'll make those type of videos. But I'll see you guys in the next one.